Well, hello everybody. Haven't seen you guys in a long time. How are you guys doing? I missed you guys. And if you missed the two conferences, you really missed it. July 27th was my conference, and it was breaking generational cycles and breaking generational trauma. It was off the chain. Like the young people say, it was off the chain. Listen, you're getting to know things about how to break generational cycles, how the system looks at you, family systems, and how the system looks at you when you break these dysfunctional cycles. You know, what is it like to break a cycle? What happens? And we were talking about different generations, like, for example, the different generation of parents. You know, you have the silent generation, you have the the baby boomers, the different types of generation, how they parented and what they were thinking, and how we're breaking these particular cycles, these particular mindsets, what we're doing now, what we're struggling with. So if you missed that, listen, inbox me, Dr. Carmen Bryan at Outlook.com. If you want to watch that, because I did record it. So if you want to watch that, inbox me and I will send you an invoice so you can see it. And if you missed the conference in Dallas, we're just getting back from Dallas. It was phenomenal. We were talking about each process leads to freedom. We were talking about everything, politics, families. We were talking about breaking generational cycles again, but it was phenomenal. And I'm telling you guys, we had a homeless couple come in. We talked about that. Apostle talked about that. We had a homeless couple come in. Check this out. The gentleman was an engineer, and he got injured and lost his job. And the lady was a surgical RN, and they had lost their jobs. They had a beautiful home. They had everything. They lost their job, and they were living homeless. They were in the back of the hotel, and everywhere they had went, like the major churches they had went to go get help, nobody would help them. And they came into the service, and they ate dinner with us. They sat in the service and everything, and they connected to one of the ladies that were there. One of the ministers is Pastor Stalling and her husband, and they connected with them. They took them to their house. They gave them opportunity to wash up. They got a van so they can do some I think they were doing I don't know if it was the eating the DoorDash or something like that, but turned around, gave him some clothes. He went on a job interview. The guy got a job back in engineering. She's going back to nursing so they can get off the streets. Listen. I'm telling you guys, if you don't believe me, every conference that we do is changing people's lives. And if you miss those two conferences, even hers, each process leads to freedom. It was a 3-day event. If you want to purchase that, you can email her at destinyhelper12@gmail.com or email me, Dr. Carmen Bryan at Outlook.com. We'll send you an invoice so that we can send you what you missed. But it was phenomenal. Listen, you guys don't want to miss it. We're going to be back in Dallas with her, and she's going to start her registration as of the second week of October, and I'll be starting mine right behind that so that you guys can, I'm going to do it online, so I can focus my attention on going there. But I'm going to do mine online as well. I'm going to do mine online. She's going to do hers in person and online. And so you don't want to miss it. She's going to start her registration on the second week of October, and I'm going to do mine right after that. But listen, I'll be back. I was just taking a break. I'll be back this Sunday. And this Sunday, our conversation, we're going to be talking about the narcissist. And we're going to be talking about how, we're going to talk about that narcissist dynamic. We're going to talk about some things called, you guys ready? The Wonderful Wizard of Oz. That's going to be our topic for Sunday. So I want you to make sure that you tune in. And I'll be back. I'm making some more videos. I'll be back. I don't know what's going on with my light. I'm like super bright on here. I don't know if I'm sitting under this one light, which is a bad light. But I'm actually not this bright. But listen, I miss you guys. I had to take a hiatus. I had to take a hiatus for a minute to get myself back together. I had to get my business up and going again. Well, it's already up and going because I got the coaching program coming up. And those of you that are waiting for the coaching program, it's like either 6 to 12 modules that I'm doing for the coaching certification program. It's a coaching certification program. So any area of coaching that you are interested in, we're going to start from A and go to Z, because we're going to be I'm doing the coaching certification program. This is a business. So we're going to talk from the business side of the house, and I'm going to be teaching you some things about coaching and getting you certified in coaching. Those of you that are looking for niches, I'll have some niches up after I get the coaching up, so that you guys can get your coaching businesses up and going, so that you can be phenomenal men and women in the coaching industry. It's $1 billion industry, and you guys have experience. You guys have something to say. That doesn't mean you just go out there and just start a coaching and you just call yourself this coach and you don't have an experience in there. But a lot of you guys are working in areas in your jobs, in the banking system, in the medical fields, in the education system. You guys know a lot. You're working for a boss, but there's a lot of things that you see. You got to look for those gaps. Where are those gaps in education? Talk to this young lady She's in the beauty industry. There's the gap between going to school and getting licensed versus getting into a shop and doing certain things. There's a gap of information. There's some things that you don't know going from school and going into a business or going to work for someone, and they're closing that gap. That's what you do. You're closing that gap. You're giving information. If this is the era of information. And so I want to get you guys certified in the coaching industry. Those of you that are interested in coaching, that's what I'm getting ready to do. That's what I'm working on right now, and I'm working on my second book as well. And on top of that, I'm working on things in my own business. And so I have been really busy. So when I got back, I was focused, but I'll be back this week. I'll be back, honey. I'll be back. I'm so glad to see you guys. I'm so glad that you're still there. I love you guys. I will be back. I will be back. So you guys get ready on Sunday. We're doing our live. We're going to be live, baby. We're going to be live. You guys ready? All right. Well, you guys have a wonderful day. Y'all go be great. Okay. See you guys later.